Hey, it's Maddie.
And I'm Caressa.
You're not watching the Disney Channel right now.
You're listening to
Dreadfully Twisted.
Hello.
We're back.
Back again.
Shady's back. Oh wait, Dreadfully Twisted's back, not Shady.
We're not shady.
Yeah.
We're not shady people.
We're not shady. We talk about shady people.
Yeah. But Dreadfully Twisted's back again.
I love it.
Same. But you started it, so I love you for that.
Thank you.
Take all the compliments.
So we are back. We missed you guys.
It's only been a week, but we missed
We
you.
missed you.
And I think now, you got us for, maybe 2 months in a row, every week. So we're on top of it now.
I know. We've been on the ball. At this point, we could even, put in our bio episodes uploaded every
We should, yeah, because
Sunday.
I upload them Saturdays or Sundays, depending on, when I actually get to them.
Yeah.
Funny story really quick. Last week, whenever I went home from here, and then I got a shower and stuff, and then I went to go to bed, and whenever I go to bed, I normally, move my pillows and, shake out the blankets to make sure there's no bugs in the bed, because whenever I was living with my mom, I woke up with a spider in the bed. So, I did that, and then last Friday, this was 1 o'clock in the morning, too, because I didn't go to bed till 1 o'clock, and I moved my pillows, and there was a bug on the bed, and I started freaking out. I was like, oh my God. So I couldn't sleep last Friday night. I went to bed at 4 a.m. And then the next day we completely tore apart our room, cleaned it, and then completely rearranged it. So the bed's not where it was before because I got so panicked over that bug.
I would literally flip everything upside down. I cannot with bugs.
Yeah.
I just can't.
That's how I was because I couldn't sleep. I was freaked out. And it was just, ugh. I just thought it was a funny story.
Shivers me timbers.
It does. Just like every other episode about these people.
Yeah.
Because they're bugs.
Yeah, exactly. Bugs are better than these people.
Oh, and just a quick update on the cryptid toys. Nessie is still alive.
Is she?
They haven't ripped a hole in her, but they haven't torn her apart yet.
Good.
So, which is surprising because normally within 30 seconds they rip the toy apart. So I think they really like this toy.
Aww.
I think it's their baby at this point because they both just carry it around in their mouth. They don't really chew on it. So I'm like, oh, they like cryptids just as much as we do.
Aw, so cute.
I just wanted to update you though, because every day I'm like, Nessie's still alive. Nessie didn't die yet.
Nessie's still standing. She's hanging in there. It's like a sports game whenever they narrate everything.
Yeah. That's how it's been this week.
They're going for Nessie. Oh, are they gonna tear it up? Nope, just carrying them in their mouth. Aww.
I took a picture of them playing with Nessie, so I'll have to post it on the because I did post the cryptids toys on there the other day because I forgot to, and then I was like, oh crap, I forgot to do that, so let me do that because I forgot. So it's on there if anybody wants to see it. It's on all the social medias.
Yes. Also, this doesn't even have anything to do with anything, but that's adorable because we literally both have a high ponytail. Mine isn't that high, but it's still up there.
I did it because I was tired of my bangs touching my face.
Yeah.
And I was just I don't feel like doing anything with my hair, and I was hot, so I was like, I'm just gonna do a ponytail, and I kind of look like a mess today, so I'm sorry.
Same.
I have dog hair all over my pants because Loki was rolling all over me.
Aw. It's one of those days.
Yeah. Can't wait to go home and sleep.
I know.
I mean, you're home, but
it's sad that I actually get excited to go to bed. I'm
oh
my gosh, I'm excited to go to sleep.
Sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, I can't wait to go to bed later.
I know.
It shows how boring I am sometimes.
Yeah, same.
That's okay though.
Yeah, literally, whenever I was thinking about doing this case, I literally went back and forth. I was like, should I do something that isn't super,
yeah,
as sad as the ones we've been doing. I mean, I was gonna kind of switch it up and do paranormal, and then I'm like, no.
Next time.
Next time.
Well, the next episode that you do is going to be our 25th episode. So I don't know if you want to do something special.
Oh, yeah.
We could probably do something together,
yeah,
maybe.
Let's do that.
I don't know. We'll have to think about it.
Yeah. We'll definitely do something. Ooh.
Yeah.
Get ready, guys.
If you have any ideas for a special episode, let us know. Oh, my mom sent me a case a couple days ago, and I've heard about it, so I think that's the one I'm going to do. Because I started research,
Excited to know.
I don't know if you've heard of it, but it's kind of crazy from what I've seen.
This one's crazy, too.
No.
This one just makes me mad.
Don't they all?
They all make, we say the same thing every episode. We're like, we hate them. Like, they literally make me so mad. Like, it's true.
Yeah.
Is why are you like the way you were?
Yeah, like how does your brain work to make you such like a horrible person?
Exactly.
If you even want to call them people.
Exactly.
'Cause they're monsters.
We hate you all. Really
quick question. Have you been seeing that question that's going around TikTok where they'll ask a woman, would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a man?
Oh my god, no. That's terrifying.
Yeah. Would you rather be in the woods with a bear or a man?
Well, I mean, I would say it depends on the man, but I'm gonna just assume that he's creepy and say the bear.
That was my answer too. And then people have been asking like their husbands or whatever, and then the guys actually have to sit there and they wait and they think about it. They're like, do I know anything about the guy? And they're like, no. They're like, I don't know. They're like, do I know anything about the bear? Is the bear nice? They're like, no. And they're like, a couple of them chose the man, but like a couple of them chose the guy. But whenever they were asked, would you rather have your daughter be in the woods with a bear or a woman, they automatically say a woman.
Yeah.
Isn't that just insane?
Yeah, that's
crazy.
That's because like literally more than half of these cases are all men.
Yeah.
And like I literally like every true crime show that I watched, like I've watched the show called Deadly Women. And every episode, it says, like, this percentage of women like, you know, do commit these crimes. And I'm like, wow, that's crazy because only that many? Like, it's just wild to me because, I mean, like, you see, like, stuff about women, like, now, but, like, it's just, still, it doesn't even, like, compare. It's just wild. Like, the percentages of, like, men and women ratio committing the crimes.
Crazy.
Yeah.
But I just thought that was interesting because they were asked, like, would you rather have your daughter in the woods with a bear or a man?
Yeah.
And they have to sit there and actually think about it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, wow, even men can see that there's an issue out there.
Exactly.
It's just crazy. I just wanted to ask you really quick before we got started on this.
Yeah. Men, just don't be scary. Just be nice.
Women, don't be scary either because it can go both ways.
Exactly. Exactly. If Deadly Woman, the docu-series, have taught me anything, it's that. So yeah, this one, I kind of went with like a not social media, but like gaming type story.
Is this the one that I think it is?
It's about the Discord killer.
You told me about this. Yeah. I was so not excited, but like I've been wanting to hear about this because Jeremy uses Discord for his streaming, and I don't know if I should be worried or not.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I don't think you should be worried because this is like one psychopath out of millions of people who use Discord. So like, there's always going to be some psychopath doing something insane somewhere. True, so like, it's not everyone. That's for sure. Thankfully. Thank God. So yeah, this is about the Discord killer. Why did that sound like rainbows?
This is about the imagination.
Literally, that's what I thought of. SpongeBob. That's what I thought of too.
We're unhinged today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I just can't.
We're not as unhinged as we could be, and we're thankful for that every day.
It could get worse.
Yeah.
It could get worse.
So I'm gonna put a brief trigger warning out there because there is very, very brief mention of suicidal ideation. I don't even talk about it, just very brief. So, but I'll let you know whenever that comes in case you just want to 5-second, fast forward.
15
something
whatever.
Like that. But yeah. And his family was from Bangladesh. So I am so so sorry if I mispronounce any of these names.
Okay.
Because we are not used to them.
Yeah. Plus, talking is hard.
Talking is hard, yes. And I've watched multiple videos and people pronounce it differently. So which one is right? I don't know. So
just pick one and go with it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Okay. Their names are like cute though. I've never even like heard of them before. It's just the moms especially is like adorable.
Is she a bad person?
No.
Okay. So she has the right to be adorable.
Yeah, she is adorable. Like she was definitely adorable. Yeah. Okay. Here we go.
Now it's time not to be unhinged.
Yeah.
You have to be hinged like a door.
Time to rehinge.
I love that. I love that. I never even thought about that.
Rehinge.
Rehinge.
Okay. Monarus and Momotaz Zaman were from Bangladesh, South Asia. The two of them were happily married and later decided to relocate to Toronto, Canada. Also, I've always wanted to visit Canada.
Me too. Yeah. I feel like it would be pretty.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I don't like when it's too hot, and I feel like it's like always like cool there no matter what time of year.
Like
so.
I honestly, I hate going to Florida.
Yep.
Summer is my least favorite season.
Yep.
Because I like the cold weather.
I would rather it always be
fall.
Yeah, exactly. 24/7
fall
that
or
would be perfect.
with a little bit of winter with like some snow flurries
Yes.
in there and some snow. But yeah, I agree with you on
just
that.
tossed in there like a grain of salt.
Oh, no, I would want like a big
snow.
snowfall for like a week and then it could go back to being fall.
Yeah. Can we just customize the seasons how we want them? That would
just
be
like
great.
The Sims.
Yeah.
Okay, back on track.
Okay.
We got distracted.
Rehinge.
Rehinge.
About 6 years later, they introduced their first son named Menhaz Zaman
Aww.
and a daughter named Melissa 2 years prior.
That's cute.
Not to be confused with Melissa.
I love that.
I know it's pretty, right?
That's so pretty.
I was like, oh my god, that's adorable. I've never even heard of that name before. It's so pretty.
I love that.
I know. We love you.
Yeah, we love you. Pretty name.
I know. Momotaz was described as, quote, a lovely and pleasant person who is known to be generous, caring, and kind. She spent a lot of her time helping those that she cared about. Monaruz was more of an introverted type of person compared to his wife. He was described as a humble but mild man and was a deeply devoted Muslim that loved his family more than anything. He worked as a taxi driver throughout Toronto's metropolitan area. With both parents being very ambitious immigrants, they had high expectations for their children. Talking is hard, guys.
Talking
I'm
is
sorry.
hard. It's been a long day.
Yeah,
it's been a long week. It's Friday.
has.
Just roll with it here. We're trying.
Yeah, we're trying.
We're trying our 100% right now.
Bear with us. Insert buried movie. Monaruz believed that Menhaz and Melissa would get high-paying, respectable jobs that would support them.
You're funny.
Like those TikToks, like literally crack me up. Like they're like, can you get me a cheeseburger, please? And they're like, can I have a please burger cheese?
That's just me talking normally.
Same.
Because my anxiety, I will recite everything in my head like 5 times before I actually do it.
Yeah.
And then whenever I finally do it, I say it completely wrong. And I'm like, yep, I meant that.
Literally.
And then it's just the most embarrassing thing ever. I get that. It happens to me all the time.
I love that we both understand the struggle.
The struggle is real.
The struggle is real.
It is real.
It is.
Oh, I get that. Because I'll just be talking and then I'll just completely switch my words. And then Jeremy's like, huh? And I'm like, you didn't understand that? And then Kira will do it to me too. She'll like talk to me and I completely, like if she messes something up, I completely understand what she's saying. I'm like, I knew what you meant. And I'll tell her, like, this is what you meant. And she's like, how did you get that out of that? Because I do the same thing. That's why. Because I will say things backwards.
Yep.
We just always mess it up.
That's so funny. Okay, can I rehinge? We'll see. Rehinge is the new word.
Rehinge.
Rehinging.
Instead of unhinging. I love that so much, to be honest.
Same. They expected nothing short of excellence. Mama Taz and Monaruz made enough money to purchase 2 more properties. They bought a condo in the same town they lived in and a house close by. Mama Taz was kind of the rental manager for both of them, and their money grew as they continued renting out the properties. Actually really smart.
Mm-hmm. You can make a lot of money that way.
Yeah. The responsibility of taking care of 2 children and 3 properties was starting to take a toll on her. Her mother, Feroza, moved in with them from India, which allowed Mama Taz to have a healthier work-life balance. By 2006, they purchased a larger 4-bedroom house in the nearby city called Markham. In the Bangladesh community, it's very common to think that in order to succeed in life, you need to have a high-paying job such as engineering or a job in the medical field.
Wow, that's a high expectation, because engineers have to be like super smart. And you have to go to a lot of schooling for engineering and for medical school or medical jobs.
I know.
That's insane.
Crazy.
I applaud them, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Could never.
Like, they would probably have to have, like, literally all A's and B's throughout their entire high school career to be able to, like, even. Melissa was a bit of a wild child and would often sneak out to drink and smoke weed. She was also arrested for shoplifting, but the charges were dropped in exchange for community service. If Melissa missed her curfew, then her father would lock her out of the house, forcing her to sleep outside.
I don't think that is warranted there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dangers that could happen. Yeah. But alright, I'm not going to judge your parenting.
Yeah.
If I was a parent, I don't think I would do that.
No, definitely not.
But, okay.
And this is so sweet. Like, my heart was like, Mama Taz, being the loving mother that she was, would secretly unlock the back door to let Melissa back in the house.
Aw.
Like, aw. Okay. So it was like, as soon as her dad would leave, she would let her back in. I was like,
oh, just kidding.
He was like, he thought he was gonna keep her out here.
But he doesn't.
That's a good mama.
Yeah. That's okay. Needs water.
Yeah.
Talking makes your mouth dry.
It does. Hydrate, everybody. Stay
drink
hydrated.
Water. So this is your time to drink water right now.
Yes. A reminder.
You drink it? Good.
Melissa and her father's arguments would occasionally get so bad that the neighbors called the police. She would eventually move out to live with her boyfriend. Mama Taz did everything and anything she could for her children. Besides school, Menhaz spent his free time playing video games. He mainly played a game called Perfect World, where he was able to create and play as his own avatar. In Perfect World, you're able to connect and play with people from all over the world, and although Menhaz was very shy, he was very outgoing on this game. Because obviously, you see an avatar and not the real person, so you're obviously going to have way more confidence. And
Jeremy is way more outgoing when he's streaming or playing video games with his friend than he would be if we were out somewhere where he didn't know where we were.
So that's definitely understandable.
I get that, and I feel like I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You can't see them. Like right now, like I could, like doing this podcast is like perfectly fine because like I don't get anxiety. But like if it was like talking in front of people, I would be like,
yeah.
It's like the same thing, kind of. So I understand that.
Yeah. In 2015, during his senior year of high school, Menhaz told his parents that he had a big announcement. He told them that he had been accepted into York University's mechanical engineering program, and they were obviously very proud and were excited about the news. Menhaz felt really pressured to be the family's golden boy and wanted to live up to his parents' expectations, but in reality, he never even got accepted into the program.
Oh.
So he was like, oh, my parents like really want me to be a mechanical engineer, but my grades aren't good enough, so I'm just gonna make up a lie and say I'm going.
Don't do that.
Don't do that.
Don't do that, because you're just gonna dig yourself a bigger hole.
Oh yeah, the hole gets way dug deeper.
I feel like I could see where this is going. Big oof.
Yeah. Instead, he was attending a prestigious school named Seneca Community College, and his grades were awful.
Ooh.
Yeah. He kept up this lie for years, and the secret became harder and harder to hide.
For years?
Yeah, you'll see how long.
Oh my god. And then obviously it get harder and harder because, like, what happens when you're done with school and you're like, why didn't you have this job? Oh no. Do we know what he went to school for?
Mechanical engineering.
Like, did he actually go to school for that?
No.
So, like, what was he like? Okay.
Oh, at the community college.
Yeah.
I don't know what he went there for. Let me look that up. Hold on.
Because, like, he obviously went for something, but if it
Yeah.
wasn't mechanical engineering, then he had to then, like, I just wonder, like, how far off was it?
Yeah. No, that's
The answer
okay.
to.
He went to Seneca for electronics engineering technology program.
That's still a good thing to go for. But then he said it was mechanical engineering.
I'm sure one is a lot higher paying than
Probably,
the other, but
yeah.
But still, I mean, that's still, like, a good thing to go for. I mean, like, just because you're still going to college, like, you still should be, like, proud of that and, like, tell them the truth. Like, don't be lying that that's like saying, oh, I got accepted into Yale, and you're going to a community college.
Yeah, which it's really no difference, to be honest. Like, to me,
Yeah,
I feel
like-
like there wouldn't be a difference, but, like, I get, like, he's trying to impress his parents, but I feel like they'd still appreciate and accept him for what he actually was doing and for what he is.
Because he was still trying. He was still going to college to get a good job. I mean, like...
If your parents are good parents, then they would accept you, and they would be proud of you for whatever you choose in life.
Yeah.
Unless you're a monster.
Yeah. So...
But I feel like if you're doing something like this, like where you're going to, like, college for something else, they should accept that.
Exactly. Moral of the story, don't lie. Just tell the truth to begin with, and can definitely be a lot better than this outcome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, lying is just too much. Because you're going
know.
to forget, like, what you said, and then you're going to slip up. And
Exactly.
They're gonna find out anyway, and it's just, don't lie. There's no point in it. Just tell the truth, and then everything will be fine.
Exactly. You know how, like, more calming it is to be an honest person than a lying than a liar, like...
Because being your authentic self and being honest is just, you're happier.
Exactly, and you have nothing to worry about, like, you know, who's gonna find out about this lie? No, because you tell the truth about everything.
Yeah.
To be a good person.
Yeah. Just our little PSA for this episode. Just our little, like, therapy session for a second.
Yeah. Time to rehinge.
Rehinge. Back into the depths of darkness. Back into the depths of being dreadfully twisted.
Yeah. Menhoz became more isolated and began online gaming more and more. He played on a modified version of Perfect World run by a group of players with their own rules and community through the popular online communication app called Discord. Here, Menhoz would talk to his friends and other players. He often complained about his lack of independence from his family and about how his parents controlled every aspect of his life. Menhoz began dating a girl online, but his parents disapproved completely. He began skipping classes, and it got to the point where he had to repeat almost all of his basic classes until he stopped showing up to university completely. His parents had no idea what was going on and still believed he was striving at York University. Despite not attending any classes at Seneca, Menhoz would still go to the campus daily. This is so weird to me. He would sit in the campus cafe and play Perfect World on his laptop. So he didn't even go to the school anymore. He just went and sat there.
Which I can get because maybe he was just trying to get out of the house and keep up the idea that he was doing something and going to college or whatever. And he also was trying to get away from them, maybe.
But also, at least he was a student there. It's not just like someone random coming into a school, which would be really creepy.
Yeah. Like, I don't go here, but I'm here. And you'll be like, what? All right.
In the chat, Menhoz would often darkly joke about how he was going to jail soon, which obviously confused his online friends.
Oh. All right.
Like, I'm going to jail soon. Ha ha ha. What?
Why? What are you gonna do?
That's concerning, but okay.
Joke about that.
Yeah, don't. He jokes about a lot of things that he shouldn't.
All
He's
right.
one of those people. I've known a lot of those people.
Yeah.
This wasn't a huge concern, being that Menhoz had a dark sense of humor and would often make disturbing jokes. He would often joke about homophobia, religion, and other sensitive topics. As time went on, his online friends began to notice that his humor started to become even darker. If that's possible, yeah.
Yeah.
His jokes became so offensive that it resulted in multiple week bans from the community.
Yeah, that would do that.
Yeah. In 2019, Menhoz had been keeping up this lie for 4 years.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Which meant that by the end of the summer, he was supposed to graduate.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Ugh.
To keep his parents from finding out the truth, he gave them a fake graduation date. As graduation day loomed closer, Menhoz began to exhibit even more disturbing behavior online. He changed his online name to Subhuman.
Okay.
Trigger warning, this is the brief talk about suicidal ideation, so if you just want to fast forward about 5 seconds, here you go. He began to joke about taking his own life and talked about how it felt to be consumed by worthlessness. But his online friends still didn't take his messages too seriously. His sister, Melissa, mended the relationship with their parents and moved back in with the family.
Okay, real quick.
Yeah.
If someone's joking about that, they're not joking. Take it seriously and get them help.
Exactly.
That's a little FYI.
Exactly.
I'm glad that she made amends with her family, though.
Me too. She actually began attending York University to study science, but it wasn't long before everything would come crashing down.
Ooh.
Yeah.
No. Okay, I guess I'll find out what happens.
This is the day that everything just goes out the window.
Take a deep breath.
Yeah. Whew, here it goes. Okay. On July 27th, the day before Menhoz's alleged graduation ceremony, the family all headed out for the morning. Mamata's went to a property, Monaruz went on some taxi runs, and Melissa went to her part-time job at a grocery store. Later that day, around 3 p.m., Mamataz and Feroza went upstairs for a nap, which they normally do around that time.
I swear, he does it while they're sleeping. No, okay. All right.
We don't like him.
I hate you.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
He clearly has some problems.
Yeah.
This is when Menhoz silently entered his mother's bedroom and began to carry out his evil plan. He struck her over the head with a crowbar to knock her out before cutting her throat with a knife.
What the?
Yeah.
How can you imagine doing this to your own parents?
Exactly.
How?
What's wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
He then got back on Discord and got ready to send the first of many graphic messages for all the members of the community to see. He posted a picture of his mother's dead body with the murder weapon lying next to her.
What?
Yeah.
What is wrong with you? Why would you do that?
Literally.
Nobody's gonna want to see that.
First of all, you just put like half of the community in therapy.
That, and plus, like, you're definitely gonna get caught now.
Yeah. That's like these people are literally never gonna forget saying that. Like, it's literally gonna be engraved in their heads forever.
Yeah, and they're gonna be like messed up over it.
Exactly.
No, I for sure would.
Yeah. Shortly after, he returned upstairs with the crowbar and did the very same thing to his grandmother, Feroza.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And then posted a photo of her also. What is wrong with you?
I have no words right now.
We hate you.
So the dad wasn't there yet?
No. Neither was the sister.
Okay.
Most just assumed that it was another sick fake joke, but the people that weren't familiar with his dark sense of humor were very alarmed. Clearly.
Yeah, I mean, I would be too.
Yeah.
Even if you do have a a dark sense of humor, getting a picture of a dead body, that's not a joke.
No. That would definitely
be concerning.
Yeah, be very concerning.
Call the police right away.
Yeah.
Report it.
Both photos looked way too realistic to be a hoax. Menhoz posted a message saying, quote, No, I killed mom and granny so far, waiting for sister in 5 minutes, and then dad in 1 hour.
No.
Yeah. He's literally telling everybody what he's, like, doing.
I literally just got chills.
In real time. Like,
look,
it's terrifying.
My hairs are standing up.
I know. I've literally seen multiple videos about this, but the first time I literally heard about this, I was like, my timbers were shivered.
That's how I feel. I got goosey bumps.
Yeah.
It's just chilling.
I know.
The fact that he said my sister in 5 minutes and then my dad in an hour.
He's literally counting down. I hate it.
That's what gave me like the chills, because like, how can just imagine being that sociopathic and that sick in the head.
Mm-hmm.
All because you made up a lie that you could have avoided this whole thing, but just by telling the truth.
Yeah, exactly. This is when everyone on Discord obviously knew that he wasn't making this up. Nobody knew his real name, age, or even the country that he lived in, so there was nothing anyone could really do to stop him.
I guess that makes sense.
Yeah. Because, like, I've literally seen, like, movies and stuff where they're, like, someone online and they'll call them and they're like, there's nothing we can do if, like, you don't have a name or anything. It's just a username. Like, they can't do anything
because
with
a lot of people go by usernames. Like, Jeremy goes by Dr. Goofball.
Mm-hmm.
The one person we watch goes, like, by Landmark. The other person we watch goes by Jericho. So, like, we call them by that person. But, like, the one person that we call by their name, like, we actually call them by their actual name, because I just don't know his username. But, like, you go by, like, their tag or whatever
their screen name, whatever. Yeah. One of Menhaz's closest online friends, named Junior, was messaged by several people within the Discord community, which led him to ask Menhaz if the images were actually real. He told them that they were, and that he was also going to kill his father and sister within the next couple hours.
Oh.
I know.
They said it again.
Yeah. Also, I didn't, like, hear anything about this, but I'm sure he probably was trying to talk him out of it, because that's probably what a friend would do. But
probably. I would hope so.
Yeah, me too.
I would really hope so.
But overall, there was nothing he could do. Within a few minutes, Melissa arrived home to a silent house. As soon as she closed the door and walked further into the house to investigate, Menhaz attacked her.
Oh.
This one is, like, really sad.
Because, like, she moved back in. And
I know.
She could have avoided it if she didn't move back in. But since she made amends, she moved back in. She's now a target.
He attacked her the same way he murdered his mother and grandmother. Menhaz took a photo of her body and privately sent it to another one of his friends on Discord named John. This part is so sad. It literally made me tear up whenever I first read it. He also said that his sister had fought him for 10 minutes, both crying and screaming the entire time.
No. Oh my god.
It makes me so sad.
Gave me another, like, goosebumps.
Another private message stated, quote, "It's been my plan for 3 years. Literally told my parents my uni graduation was July 28th. I couldn't have delayed it any longer." Along with, quote, "I did this because I don't want my parents to feel the shame of having a son like me." But what he really wanted to do was escape the shame that he would have had to face when his parents found out. Yeah.
He's been planning it for 3 years.
Yeah.
And then all because he made up a lie.
Literally.
Maybe you should just try harder.
Maybe you should have got yourself help. Or something. I don't know.
True.
There's so many things you could have done differently. Ugh. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you?
Clearly many things.
Obviously. His brain's what's wrong with him.
Yeah. He's what's wrong with him.
Accurate.
He also sent John pictures of the murder weapon and a selfie with the blood-stained knife.
Oh my god.
What is wrong with you? Psychopath.
Just let me take a picture with it, because I'm freaking messed up in the head and I don't know what else to do, because I think this is fun.
Like, he's literally flaunting it off like a freaking trophy. Like, what is wrong with you?
That's disgusting.
I know.
That is absolutely foul.
Disgusting. Ugh. We hate you.
Yeah, we hate you. Menhaz.
Not you guys. We love you guys.
No, we love you guys. We hate the person who killed his family.
When we say we hate you, we don't mean you.
We don't mean you specifically.
Yeah.
We're talking to Manha's situation. So we're always talking to the killer or the bad person.
Exactly.
Not you good people.
Exactly.
Not the people we love.
Be a good person.
And then we won't talk about you.
Exactly.
And then we won't hate you.
Exactly.
We'll love you if you're a good person. My ear is ringing right now.
Is it? Dawn was horrified and sent the photos to the rest of the group to prove that Menhaz had committed a third murder. Many Discord users saved the photos, hoping to gather enough evidence to turn to the police.
Aw, that just gave me chills. They're trying to help.
I know. Menhaz went back to playing Perfect World while he waited for his father to return home.
What the? Excuse me? Oh, I just killed 3 of my family members. Let me just go play this video game while I wait for my dad to get home. Just because I'm freaking messed up in the head.
Wait, I need to get this trophy first. Hold on. Like, what is wrong with you?
What the heck? No!
People.
Talk about being addicted to video games.
Literally. I thought I liked video games.
What the actual... What? That was... Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That takes a second to process.
It does. Around midnight, Monterus pulled into the garage, and after getting out of the car, he was quickly bludgeoned by Menhaz.
No.
He then cut his throat, repeating the same steps with each family member. He then posted his last picture on Discord. He had also posted, quote, "I'm a pathetic coward and subhuman. Since I'm an atheist, I believe there is no afterlife. So I was scared to die, and I wanted them to die so that they didn't suffer knowing how much of a pathetic subhuman I was. It's all very selfish. I'm just pathetic."
Yeah, you are
He's
pathetic.
not telling any lies.
But, like, he also, like, contradicted himself.
Well, he did tell lies, but...
like, in that
Yeah.
whatever, but he contradicted himself.
Yeah, literally.
Saying that he was scared to die, but that he was gonna kill them so they didn't have to feel the shame or whatever he said. You're contradicting yourself.
He literally
If
was
you
like,
don't
I'm too
believe-
scared for me to leave this earth, so I'm gonna make my family leave this earth.
Yeah.
Because that makes you a better human being.
And then, like,
Yeah.
you're saying you're atheist and you don't believe you go anywhere, then why the heck did you kill your family?
Exactly.
If you don't believe they're going anywhere. You are pathetic.
Yeah.
And you are not
Yeah.
a human being because you're freaking, I hate you.
Exactly. Me too. We hate you, Menhaz. You're a
Oh my
POS.
God. Right? Wow. You weren't lying when you said he said some pretty crazy stuff.
I know. Yeah.
I was not prepared for that.
There's more.
Oh gosh. Okay. Buckle up here.
Yeah.
Take a deep breath. Get a glass of water. Prepare yourself.
Yeah. In another post, he wrote, quote, "I've just slaughtered my entire family and will most likely spend life in jail if I manage to survive. I hope I made you all laugh at one point or another. I hope you remember the good times. I will miss you all."
Is that supposed to be an apology? Because it doesn't sound like
Do
it.
you think the members of Discord are going to be like, "Oh, it's okay. I'll remember the good times we had"?
No, if
What?
you were my quote unquote friend and you did that, I'd be like, I hate you. I'm never talking to you again. I'm gonna forget everything about you.
Literally.
Burn everything you ever gave me.
I would forget
I'm gonna delete
everything.
everything, and then you're not even a human being in my eyes.
Control Alt Delete.
Right?
Literally.
In real life.
Yeah.
No. So you'll miss them, but you won't miss your family because you killed them.
Literally, like, what is wrong with you? It doesn't even make any sense.
How can you miss other people if you're not going to miss your family? Your family's the most important part of your life, and then you're just going to murder them and then be like, "Oh, I missed you, all my friends on Discord here."
Clearly, he didn't even like them. Like, it doesn't even, like, there was not one part of the story that made me think, oh, like, he feels bad for them. Or,
No,
like, no, nothing.
I almost like, WTF.
I know. Don't you just want to punch him in the head? Full force.
As hard as you can. He deserves it.
With an iron fist. Or boxing glove.
Whatever causes some hurt. Oh my. Can't get over that.
I know. Followed by, quote, I'm sorry. Do you want the pics?
What? What did he say?
He was asking them if they want the pictures, like, that he didn't send to the group. Who wants the pictures? Nobody even asked for any of them.
Do you want me to be put in therapy for the rest of my life?
Literally. Like, what is wrong with you?
What the? Oh my goodness. I can't. This is crazier than I can imagine. Wow.
Crazy. He sent his online friends tons of messages apologizing for his actions and sharing pictures of the murder scenes.
So, you're not sorry if you're sharing the pictures.
Like, I'm sorry. Do you want to see the pictures? Like, I'm sorry. Here's the pictures of what I did.
It's like,
what? Can you even wrap your head around this? Because I can't.
I can't either. Because, like, he's like, oh, I'm sorry I did this because I'm a terrible human being and I don't deserve to be a human being. But do you want more pictures? Or here, look at these awful pictures that.
What is wrong with him?
Everything.
Like, everything is wrong with him.
Everything.
One of the members of the Discord community eventually worked out how to access Menhaz's IP address. Address.
That's what I was thinking this whole time. I was like, they could probably access his IP address and then figure out where he lives, figure out like everything. Like, you have to like deep dive into this stuff.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
Finally.
And just in case anybody didn't know, an IP address is an identifier for internet-connected devices that gives an identification of their geological location and then gets connected to a home address, so they'll be able to find him.
Yeah.
He contacted his local police department, who then transferred him to Toronto Police Department and forwarded Menhaz's name and IP address.
So from getting the IP address, he was able to find his name?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But wouldn't that be underneath his parents' name?
I don't know. Maybe they just found the last name.
Maybe, yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
So that's like their residence.
Yeah. True, yeah. I'm thinking way too much into it. I'm like trying to figure out this murder even though I know what happened. Like I don't know what happens, but like I know what happened up until this point. Like I'm trying to be like, yeah, do this. Like, as if I'm like the person trying to figure it out.
Yeah. While officers investigated, members of the community were still engaging. One asking, quote, "What will you do with the rest of your time now? At this point, the action is done." Menhaz replied with, quote, "Eat junk food, visit my ex-girlfriend, drink, smoke. I've never drank alcohol or a cigarette." First of all, how do you drink a cigarette?
When you first started saying that his friend asked what are you going to do with your time, I was drinking water and I almost spit it out. Why the heck would you ask that?
Exactly.
Oh, what are you going to do with your time now since you already did it? What's wrong with you?
What are you going to do while you wait for the police?
And then you're just like, oh, I'm just going to eat junk food, you know, be like a disgusting human being. What the actual... What the hell? Oh my god.
Soon enough, officers were knocking on the Zaman's front door. Menhaz sent a final message on Discord that said, quote, "The police are here, goodbye." He made his way downstairs, opened the door, and immediately surrendered to authorities. They asked him whose house they were at, and Menhaz replied, quote, "My family's." They asked where they were, and he responded with, "You'll see."
No.
Yeah. That made me so mad.
I got another chill.
I know. Police searched the home and first found the bodies of Monaruz and Melissa, and soon after found Mamtaz and Feroza. Menhaz was immediately placed under arrest on suspicion of homicide before transporting him to the local police station for interrogation and processing. During his interview, Menhaz seemed completely unfazed while talking about everything that just occurred. That makes me so mad, because how are you going to kill literally the people who loved you more than anything and then just sit there like nothing even happened, just like be like, oh, no big deal.
Because he's a sociopath and he has no remorse and he's a freaking disgusting human being.
A psychopath who needs years of therapy and
prison.
Everything. I don't even know. You need help. All the help you can get.
You're a different level of sociopath if you can kill your family like this and not feel any remorse or like anything. And you're just stone cold the whole time. Because, like, with me, my family is everything to me. So, like, if anything would happen to them, I would just be a broken mess, a shell of a person.
Yeah, literally.
I can't even relate to that.
I know.
Like, how in the actual world are you like that? Not like you or
No,
anybody
I know,
listening, but like him, you know? Like,
it's crazy. It's just so crazy that, like, it's just crazy.
his family deserved better.
Yeah, exactly.
So much better. They deserve to not be murdered because they were beautiful human beings who were just trying to be people and trying to do good and trying to raise their kids to be good people.
And I'm sure they would have loved you no matter what. So you didn't even have to lie in the first place.
Yeah,
which is
you
the
could have
saddest
just
part. Like, that's your family. Like,
yeah. Like, yeah, okay, they might be a little bit upset that you didn't get the career that they wanted, but eventually, like, they'll be like, okay, I love you. Like, you're more important than a job,
exactly.
or you're more important than that because they're your family.
I know.
They're always going to be like support you and be there for you. So why just kill them? Like,
exactly.
why just be a horrible person and do this? Like, I can't understand it.
I know, same. He was eventually charged with 3 counts of first-degree murder and 1 count of second-degree murder.
How?
Exactly. I don't even understand. He literally killed them all in the same exact way.
Do you know which ones were the first degree and which?
I don't know. And I also don't understand why, because, like, literally they were all killed in the same exact way. Doesn't even make sense at all.
Doesn't make sense, no.
Nope.
What is wrong with you for not sentencing him the right way?
I swear, the legal system really does not make any sense sometimes. Like,
it doesn't.
It's just like, it just boggles my mind.
Oh, we're just gonna give you this charge because, like, we don't want to give you a higher charge, or we're gonna give you this charge because we don't know what we're doing here. Like,
someone could be caught with, like, a pouch of weed and get sent to prison for, like,
a million years.
Yeah.
And then you kill somebody or rape somebody. They're like, oh, you get 5 years.
Like, what sense does that even make? What sense in, like, what?
Like, to me, weed's not a big deal. Like, okay, people smoke it, that's fine. Exactly. Like, whatever, do you. But, like, killing somebody or raping somebody is not something that should be taken lightly.
It just doesn't make any sense. I don't know how the legal system even thinks sometimes. It always seems like the worst crimes, too. Like, they don't get life or stuff. Like, you know, like anything.
Like the Allison Botha one.
Literally.
They only got 28
That made
years.
me so mad. That made me so mad.
Like, they disemboweled her, and then it makes me so mad.
Her literal head was almost off.
Yeah.
And you mean to tell me that they didn't get life in prison? They should have literally rotted in jail.
Really?
Forever.
But I hope that this guy, but I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be mad if he gets, like, something that's, like, barely anything.
Yeah. Besides his confession, there were plenty of saved chats, posts, and pictures that were shared by the Discord community, which was more than enough evidence for police. Menhaz made a statement that read, quote, "I would like to apologize to anyone I have negatively impacted with my actions, especially to those who knew my family, friends, and loved ones who I know that could never have seen something like this come from me." That's what you're concerned about.
So you're not going to apologize to your family for killing them. You're going to apologize because of your actions because you got caught.
Oh, I'm sorry that you guys had to see what a bad person I am. What an apology. You know what?
Clapping for you because you're a POS.
Slow clap.
Small violin because we're sad that you're a bad person.
It's just like...
Or small violin because you're sorry that you're a bad person. I mean, we have a big violin playing because he's a bad person. He killed his family.
Small violin because you're a small excuse for a person.
Yes, that's what I meant, but I couldn't say it because I couldn't think of it. That was what I meant. There we go. Thank you. You get me.
I
do. You know what I'm thinking in my brain, even though my ADHD brain can't, like, figure it out itself.
This is why we're best friends. In November 2020, Menhaz was sentenced to life in prison with no possibility of parole for 40 years.
Okay.
He will still be in his... He will be in his 60s when he will have his first parole hearing. The Zaman family did not deserve what happened to them, and they had long lives ahead of them. Honoruz was 59, Mamataz was 50, Feroza was 70, and Melissa was only 21.
Oh my god, okay. That hit me in a way that I probably shouldn't have.
Aww.
Because my dad was 50 when he passed, and my grandma was 72, so, like, that just...
Aww.
They're young.
Yeah,
so, like,
exactly.
And they were young, and Wow. Okay. I'm crying now because that really freaking. Oh my god! It just. They did have a longer life to live,
exactly.
And it's sad that they didn't get to live it. And he's a bad person. Oh my god! I'm fully crying right now. I can't. Oh my god.
We hate you, Menhoz. Look what you do.
Like, you're the first case to get me to like bawl my eyes out. Like, wow. Okay.
That's literally how I felt talking about that nun case. All of a sudden, it just hit me. Remember during the Easter? I think it was the Easter cases. I was talking about the nun. I'm like, I don't even know why. Just all of a sudden,
I just think that this hit me because like that's your family.
Yeah.
And you're gonna like I can't. I just keep going because I'm a mess. I'm a mess. Wow. Oh, so much love to their family and everybody that loved them, except for Menhoz, because he didn't love them. But so much love. We're giving you so much love right now, and we're holding you in compassion, and I am so sorry that you had to go through this.
I know, same.
And we hope that the victims, his family, their legacies and their lives live on. Yes. Because, wow, that really got me.
We'll do that sometimes. Also, I think sometimes it's like a build-up of all the cases we talk about. Like, sometimes, like, I think, like, because I'll just be researching them, and, like, all of a sudden, like, it just all, like, hits me, and I'm, like, sad, and I'm like, maybe I've been researching too many sad cases.
Yeah. Like, I think, like, after, maybe for our 25th episode, we should do something, like, really haunted.
Yeah.
Like, a haunted, like, building or something to, like, something different, you know? To, like, and because my next case is gonna be sad as well, so like, gotta like lighten it up or something. Or maybe if you guys can please send us your stories, we could read your stories for our 25th episode and make that episode all about our listeners. That would be great if we could do that.
And since it's gonna be our
25th.
We'll do like something special so we could like stray away from the depressing cases.
Yeah, that's why I mean, like, if our listeners want to send in their stories,
send us
that would be
ideas.
great, because then we can make it about them, because they're the reason why, like, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Send us some ideas, everybody. We love you.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel like I need to blow my nose now.
You need a Kleenex?
Maybe. Honestly. Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm just gonna mute my mic for a second so I can blow my nose, but you can keep talking.
All because of a cowardly and clearly mentally unstable son, 4 amazing people lost their lives. Their beautiful memories will forever live on, and they will always be remembered for the kind people that they were.
Yeah, they will be.
And I want to show you a picture of them.
Okay. I'm gonna get more sad though if they're like we're actually seeing them.
I know.
Wow. Okay. I also just think I've just been like super emotional this week, and I think it's just 'cause I had a terrible week at work. So like, I think that's just also like.
This is Melissa and Mama Top.
Oh my god, they're so pretty.
I know.
Oh my god, wow. Aww.
She looks so adorable.
She is adorable.
And that's Monterose.
Aww. They're all like so nice looking and so pretty, and
they literally look like the sweetest family.
Right?
Except for Menhoz.
What does he look like? Ew.
Yeah. Literally all of them look like the sweetest people except for him.
He looks evil.
Yeah. Maybe it's because I know the story, but he just
maybe. But you can also see it in people's eyes though too.
Yeah.
I feel like
it like doesn't even look like he has a soul behind them. That's what it looks like. It's so creepy. And I feel so bad. Like, Melissa was only 21. Look how freaking pretty she was.
I know, she's younger than us.
Like, literal model.
She does, like, she's very beautiful. She is stunningly gorgeous.
But yeah, that's the end of that.
Okay.
And that's the Discord killer. We hate you, Menhoz.
We do. Aww.
There's not many pictures of him out there.
It's not really surprising, to be honest, but
you can find more of the family, which is good.
Yeah. That's what you want. You want it to be more about
him and his character.
Cringy. You can be a video gamer or a gamer and still be a good person.
Exactly.
Don't do this.
Exactly.
Don't be like Menhoz.
And literally, I feel so bad for not only the family, but like literally all those people on Discord who had to witness that. Like, I'm sure people deleted that after. They were like, I'm traumatized forever. Like, that would traumatize me forever. I would never forget that ever.
Yeah,
Like,
I would need like therapy for the rest of my life. Okay, well, we're gonna end on that note.
Yes.
So you want to see pictures of the beautiful family, not Menhoz.
Yeah.
The disgusting picture of him.
Yeah, you'll see
but
him too.
The beautiful picture of everybody else.
Yes.
You can go to our social medias, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, at Dreadfully Twisted Podcast. If you want to send in your stories, true crime or paranormal stories that you've experienced in your life, if you have ideas for cases, you can send that to our Gmail email account at dreadfullytwistedpodcast@gmail.com, or go to our Reddit page, which is the /r Dreadfully Twisted Pod, and then follow our Spotify, subscribe to our Spotify.
Subscribe on YouTube.
Yeah. Send us, rate us on Spotify, please, or wherever you listen on your streaming apps. It really helps us stay relevant in the charts. And we're also going to ask you, we do have polls at the end of each episode on Spotify. It asks you like what you thought about the episode. So if you could just please put your feedback in those as well, that would really help us out. Share us with your friends and family and help us get the podcast out there.
Yes.
So we can spread the awareness of these cases and spread the victims' legacies and their lives on, is why we're doing this, because we want to spread light on them and not the monsters. Yeah, we make fun of the monsters, but we want to spread light on the people who actually deserve it. So, yeah.
Be a good person.
Look out for your friends.
Be nice. Don't do things like these people do.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
Tell the truth. Just be a good human being.
Yes.
And love animals.
Yes, love animals because they love us.
Yeah. And we'll see you guys next week.
We'll see you then.
Bye.